feel pain into your shoulder whenever you do a bench press or a push-up, it doesn't necessarily mean you're weak. Although that's something that you should be working on in terms of strengthening, it could be because the angle in which you're traveling in, whether it's the push-up or the barbell path, could be inhibiting the proper range of motion that your shoulders should be traveling in. What I'm actually saying is the shoulder joint is meant to travel freely into a 45-degree angle away from the body. This is called scaption. When you're doing a push-up, I'm looking for the elbow to the rib angle to be 45 degrees. If you're traveling with the shoulder or the entire arm, this humerus, traveling at directly 0 or 90 degrees away from the body, you're gonna wreak havoc on that shoulder joint. We're talking bursitis, rotator cuff tears, and a lot of other issues having to do with the shoulder. So what you want to do is you want to be able to make sure that your elbow, when traveling down and up, stays at 45 degrees. It's okay if it gets close to the ribs, you're just targeting a different muscle group, and that's specifically the push-up. With the bench press, again, you really don't want to be up here because that really does, especially if you have about 145, whatever it is, 135, 225. If you're up here, you are going to damage your shoulder, I guarantee it. You really want to stay at 45 degrees every single time you're doing any pressing movement, including the shoulder press, but that's a different video. I'm specifically talking about the push-up and the bench press. I'll show you guys what those look like right now. If I'm going to start off here on the floor, I'm going to place my hands right underneath my shoulders, and instead of having them out right here, I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades down, so I'm going to depress my shoulder blades, and I'm going to have that elbow about 45 degrees away from my body, so when I go to push and come back down, they're already in that 45 degrees. I don't want to be up here, so I don't want to be right here, okay? If you notice yourself doing it or you notice someone else doing it and you're working out with your friend, you want to be able to pull your arms down, elbows down. I don't want to be directly next to my ribs. I want to be just a little bit out, about a 45-degree angle, and I'm going to push from there. And the same thing applies to when I'm doing a bench press. Same thing. They always tell you to bend the bar. That's to get the lats engaged, but also to get the elbows 45 degrees from the body. So that's how you're going to want to bench press. If you're up here, it's called the guillotine press. First of all, really dangerous if it slips and falls on your neck. If you're down here, at least it'll crush your chest. But either way, it's still bad. But to save the shoulder joint, what you want to do is you want to be able to bend the bar, puff the chest up, and pull the bar towards you as you press. So you don't want to be up here, right? I know a lot of people tend to bench press like this. The way it developed, the history of that, is that it came from trying to develop the anterior delt and the top head of the pec, the clavicular head, right here. The sternoclavicular, so right here. If you're not a bodybuilder, don't train one like one. I always say it over and over again. If you're someone who's just into general fitness and staying healthy for long term, make sure your joints are moving the right way under load. So you're gonna have that barbell and you're going to pull and push, keeping the elbow 45 degrees from the body. Not here. Here is mostly anterior delt and tricep. If you're trying to get the pec involved into your bench press, you're gonna stay 45 degrees and press. I hope you guys like this video. Like it, share it, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Take care of yourself and stay healthy.